Washington Mystics are 86-83 winners over the New York Liberty last night. What a performance in the final 4 minutes by the Washington Mystics. They never quit. They never quit. They never quit. They ain't back down. They said, let's go. And they gave it all they got last night. And they came in with an 86-83 win over the New York Liberty in New York, no less. Man, let's talk about it. Welcome back, everyone, to another edition of Washington Mystics Unfiltered, powered by Come On Now, the podcast. I'm your host, Rudy Rodriguez. Show might hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, leave your comments. Let's just jump right into what it was. 79-71. I'm sorry, 77-69. That was it, actually. Or was it both? It might have been both. Let's just jump right into it, man. This was a very close game all the way through. All the way through was a very close game. The Mystics were down by 3 going into the fourth quarter. They were right there, had a good chance to win this game. I mean, really, they fought. They led 7. They were trailing, though, 77-69 with 4 minutes to go after a bucket by Jonquel Jones. And right there, you're sitting and saying to yourself, this game is over, man. I was on the live last night, and I said, this game's over. It's over. They ran out of steam. They ran out of gas. It's a done deal. Unfortunate. They fought so hard, but man, they're not going to get this thing done, unfortunately. It sucks. But they ran out of gas, man. It's just that simple. And yeah, you thought the game was over with, but lo and behold, the Washington Mystics had some fight left in them. Shakira Austin gets fouled by Jonquel Jones. Shakira Austin makes a couple of free throws. Kiki Iriafen, after a turnover by Breanna Stewart, gets a layup. Liberty call timeout. Leone Fibic makes a couple of free throws, make it 79-73. Iriafen comes back with a layup on an assist from Citron. After a miss by Breanna Stewart, you get another layup from Kiki Iriafen on an assist from Georgia Amore. It's a 2-point game. Turnover by Sabrina Ionescu. Onyenwere gets a layup, and it's a tie game with 1:57. You're like, oh, we got a chance. Oh, my God. Still, you're not expected to still win this game, right? The Liberty are going to figure it out in the last 2 minutes. And the Mystics will screw it up somehow because they're young and dumb. But not last night. Not last night, my friend. They kept fighting. Jonquel misses a 3. Fibic loose foul on Onyenwere. Onyenwere hits a free throw. Hits a couple free throws, gives them a 2-point lead with 1:38. Sabrina ties it up. Citron gets fouled. She makes a couple of free throws. Jonquel misses a 3. And there was a challenge on the play where Kiki Iriafen blocks Breanna Stewart's 7-foot shot, and the ball. I think they had called a foul actually on Georgia Amore, but the foul had gotten reversed. I'm not sure what happened there, but either way, tie game at 83. Satu hits a couple free throws. Kiki Iriafen gets a layup, 85-83. Breanna Stewart misses a shot. Kiki gets a rebound. Kiki misses one of the 2 free throws. She makes 1 of 2 for the 3-point game. And they who took the 3? Satu. Sabrina misses a 3. Satu misses a 3. Air ball. Game over. Washington Mystics are 86-83 winners, outscoring the New York Liberty 17-6 in the final 4 minutes. It was a tremendous comeback. A great win by the Mystics. 7-7 now on the season. Liberty fall to 11-5. Mind you, this is just a week after they got beat by 22 by this same Liberty team. Kiki Iriafen returned to the court after being injured with an ankle, goes for 28-14, 6 boards. Sonia Citron, 16 points, 8 assists, 6 boards. Shakira Austin comes back to the line, 14 points, 7 rebounds. Onyenwere, 11 points. Georgia Amore has 10. She finished with 8 assists. Didn't even notice them, but that's what she had. 3 turnovers, but she only hit 1 3, 1 of 6 from 3. Lauren Betts played 17 minutes off the bench, 8 points, 4 of 6, 5 rebounds. Very strong work from Lauren Betts. I wish they'd give her more of it. Cody McMahon played 13 minutes, 7 points. Lucy Olsen played 11. Tell you what, I thought Lucy Olsen played good last game. This past game, she wasn't good. We might see a change in the backup point guard spot again. I don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. Don't be shocked if when they go back to the floor, whenever that is. When's their next game? Their next game is on. Their next game is tomorrow against the Lynx on the road. Oh, that's gonna be a tough one against Olivia Miles, 6 p.m. We'll be live for that one on Father's Day, no less. Got to work on Father's Day, of course I do. What do you think? Oh, hell of a job, though. Hell of a job. They never stopped fighting. It was very impressive. New York Liberty led by Rafevich with 19, Bernard had 16 and 10 and 6 assists. Jonquel Jones had 10. Sabrina only had 9 points, 1 of 6 from 3, and 4 turnovers, while Satu Sabi had 13 off the bench. But it was that final four, man. They really, the whole game was even. It was back and forth, back and forth. They shot 48%. They didn't make threes again. While the Liberty hit 10 threes, they hit 4. But they did get to the free throw line, got 7. They were plus 7 on the free throw line, which was really the difference in the game. Rebounding was basically equal, 31-30. Turnovers were 14-11, actually negative to the New York Liberty. And they got the job done, man. I got to say, it was very impressive, very exciting to see them get that W after it's I think the first time they won back-to-back games. You beat the Sun, it's one thing. You go beat the Liberty in New York, that's a completely different story. And if you can go to Minnesota tomorrow night and knock off the Lynx, I mean, that would be otherworldly. I don't expect it, but it would be otherworldly to knock up the 13-3 Minnesota Lynx on the road, no less. So we'll see what happens. But hey, for one night, man, that's a great job. That's a great job. Let's see if we can get some commentary from the one and only Sydney Johnson. I know they did pop up the press conference interview today because they never do it on time. So let's see if we can pop this thing up before we get out of here. Wow, it's a long. This is a crazy thing. I'm just gonna skip right over to Sydney Johnson. Oh God, he talks for 10 minutes here. Let's just start right here and see if he has anything crazy to say. I haven't watched it yet, so I'll take a look. Y'all watching it with me at this exact same time. Listen to Sydney Johnson.
Start intern.
Coach, congrats on the win.
Thanks.
You had a couple of ones late that you found ways to win at the end, and it's only shot the bars the other night. And this one just is a sign of growth of this team that you're finding ways to win in games that are tight at the end.
Yeah. No, it's huge signs of growth. Things that we've talked about, with the team, and lost a heartbreaker against Indiana. Clark made a huge shot, big time play there, but we're trying to find ways where we can get better, and that's in the game, but that's also individually. So it's just all part of that, like this journey we're on together. And I'm just really proud of them, how they applied some of the things that we've learned, trying to keep our turnovers down, getting defensive stops, knowing the scouting report in key moments. Those are things that really showed up tonight that was able to give us a W.
God, come on, Sydney. Give me something more. I can't watch 10 minutes of this. I can't watch 10 minutes of this, bro. Give me something more. I'm going to give you one more question, but if I got to watch another question like this, like you just came back from 8 down with 4 minutes to go in New York. I'm seriously. Give me some energy. You're proud. No, you got to be more than that.
Yeah.
Hey, Coach, congrats on the win. With the way this team, came back into New York after the way they played on Sunday, in your opinion, what are the most sustainable aspects of a win like this, and what will it take to keep the good vibes from this win rolling?
Yeah, I think a couple of things I touched on. Keeping our turnovers down, like that's been really huge for us. When we're loose with the ball, we're giving the other team opportunities to get out and transition and score. You saw some of that in the first half. We had 7 turnovers in the second quarter alone. So I think that's something that we're starting to get better at and appreciate. And then I also, like I said earlier, just in terms of this team still needs we haven't played Minnesota, for example. Olivia Miles and Kayla McBride and the whole crew there. It's a different beast when you're actually out there on the floor with them. So we still need the reps. And I think that's something that's key for us. But being able to lock in and be aware of the scouting report down the stretch, that is also something that we really want to cement, because it gives us a great opportunity to defend the way that we want to late in games.
All right, I'm not gonna subject all this shit. This guy says nothing. God, you got 10 minutes, man. Have some energy, bro. Give me some energy, man. Yeah, that was a big time when I got more energy in my live than you got right here talking about your team, bro. Come on, give me some energy, my guy. Anyhow, Mystics 86-83 winners over the New York Liberty. Maybe I'll watch the rest of it. If I see something that's interesting, I'll do it in a secondary video. But they play tomorrow night, 6 o'clock, Minnesota Lynx. Be live. Be ready to check it out, man. I appreciate y'all jumping on board, man. This is Washington Mystics Unfiltered, powered by Come On Now, the podcast. Appreciate y'all.